Oh, I gotta go to full screen. Okay, let's do. Oops. Gotta do menu options. Graphics. Yeah, it's on full screen right now on monitor 1. I think that's good. One other thing I gotta do is just make sure my stream's all good. Okay, bear with me.
Rawr.
RXD.
What would win, a bear or a silverback gorilla?
Hold on.
A brown bear.
Okay. We're good in terms of audio there. I'm just gonna get a playlist of music going before we start.
Snurkle yo.
Hang on, I got it. Oh, it's Shinfu! Hey, what's up? What's up? We haven't started our game yet. We're just about to start it. That's my uncle.
Huh.
All right. Let's go ahead and start the game. Yeah, we'll get that started. His first time using Twitch. That's his first time. I installed.
I'm watching.
Yeah, he is watching. Yep. He's never used Twitch before.
Always watching.
He's never used Twitch before, so this is his first time. All right. This game's super cool. We're gonna
Previously, you just have to watch you through your window.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Let me go ahead and I'll hoard up all the points, I guess, first. I'm gonna hold on. I'll have all the points so I can buy the doors if that works with you.
We'll just get shopping for you.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah, I could get that perk. Okay.
Oh yeah, I need to change my FPS.
Okay, I got wall power to start with.
Aw, already got it. Quick with that shit.
I don't think I'm gonna get the gobble gum actually no. I'm gonna get one of the wall buys that are lower down on the ground. I'm not gonna get the one up here because last time that was a mistake, because I have to run all the way to get that gun.
All right.
Yes, I'm not gonna do that. I guess you can open the door then. You got more points than I do.
You're gonna get shopping for you in a second.
Oh, that's true. I gotta cycle out of that. Okay, let's see what this.
There it is.
Oh, yep, got shopping for you. Okay, I'll buy a bunch of stuff. Buy that. I'm gonna buy as many doors as I can. All right. Gosh, remember when I used to have trouble doing the slide jumps? Rubber.
I do.
I can't believe I
teach you.
Yeah. I learned pretty quickly though, I think. Unless you disagree.
Well.
No, it didn't take me that long. You thought it took me a long time to learn it? Well, that's
I mean, comparatively to how long I learned it, I guess.
Are you calling me slow?
At learning, yeah.
Shut up.
Well, look at how long it took you to learn anything in chivalry.
Oh, speaking of chivalry, when I was at the funeral, one of my cousins was telling me about how he he thought I was really good at chivalry, and he was like telling me how like he wants to 1v1 me, and every time I can get a hit on him, I can land one hit on him, then he gets a point, and every time I kill him, I get a point. I'm like, well, I've forgotten a lot
That
about
would not be fair.
Yep.
Like he would like it. Like, well, how much experience does he have?
None. He only knows that he
he would never get a hit.
Well, actually, he does have some hits. I guess he does have some hits. Maybe I'm just discrediting myself.
That game, like the experience disparity in that game is ridiculous. Like
yeah.
Like it's comical how how much you can destroy somebody.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to play yet.
Yeah. All right. Hopefully you can upgrade your monkey bombs.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. That you gotta.
They weren't really useful, but it looked cool.
Yeah. Wow, Mr. Pointless. Yeah, 0 points.
Wow. Are you telling me I'm pointless?
Yeah, because you got no points.
Bro.
You're pointless.
Up, man.
Yeah, I know. Where's the last zombie at? Hear him. His ass, Seabass.
Oh, the last one.
Wow, you just stole my kill.
Get wrecked. Still not the last one though.
You still stole my kill. So. Jerk.
Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna buy the box.
I'm not even gonna apologize for it.
Well, I'm gonna buy the box to spite you.
Why would that spite me?
Because you get pissed when I do that for some reason.
I do?
Yeah, you do all the time. You're just playing off now. You know
I
you.
wouldn't know.
There's the last zombie. Got him. So this record, I'm thinking. Do you think it's gonna take longer than 9 hours?
Probably, yeah.
This will probably be a 10-hour record, I'm guessing. If we get it, that is.
Mm-hmm.
So
right.
we got this. Mike's got this. We have a lot of people joining the stream. Good deal of them. I just see all the notifications. I don't know exactly what the viewer count's at.
Got him.
Got him. Get your own kills. Bro, you got... Follow someone else. Follow someone.
Let's dance, meatbags.
I can tell you're following me. I'm not stupid.
I'm not hiding.
Go somewhere else. Stop. Yeah. You go that way, I'll go this way.
When are you guys going for the record?
We are right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to we just now started this attempt, so it's gonna probably be we'll probably be playing. Well, I have work tomorrow, so I'm gonna be playing up until we have to go to bed, and it'll take about 9 or so hours, or 10. So right now we just started, so we're getting set up for the record. So this isn't the strategy I'm using yet. Well, this is just a setup strategy, and then I'll be doing like the training. I'll be training zombies.
Okay.
Trying to stay alive. So, yeah. Okay, let's see here. Okay. I got unlucky. Perkaholic. Oh. It's the kill. Nice.
I feel the power.
I love Takio. He's so funny. Takio's he's my favorite character. Well, actually, Dempsey might be a little bit more funny. I love his.
That is a hot take.
Okay, well then, who's the funniest character in this?
Nikolai or Richtofen, easily.
Well, actually, actually you're right. I guess Richtofen's funnier. He actually is an
I know
actor.
I'm right. I'm always right.
That I think he's a voice actor in like TV shows and stuff like that. I remember one time, I don't know how I stumbled across this. There was like some kids like movie trailer. I can't remember what it was called, but I like heard Richtofen's voice. I'm like, oh my god, I know that voice actor. He's Richtofen. He's playing some kind of like animated person. I thought that was hilarious. Like some Nazi scientist is like voice acting in a kid.
He's really been typecasted, huh?
Yeah.
It would kind of suck to be typecasted as a Nazi, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Because basically, because Richtofen, this character or the character is basically, isn't he like a Nazi in the game?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Ooh, shopping free.
He's a Nazi scientist.
Ooh, I can get myself some free trip mines. What do I need to buy? Should I buy another gobblegum? I guess I could keep it cycling gobblegums until I get the one I want. Bullet boost.
My weapon cannot continue to fire without a round. Unclean beast.
Wall power, yes. Oh, come on. Okay, wall power. I gotta get my favorite weapon. Sorry, I have no ammo and I'm just running from this dog.
Killed them.
You can go get it, since you did that. Gosh, the setup in this takes so long. I just gotta get bullet
Bro, it's
boost.
only round 7. It's
I
barely
know.
been-
I guess we're making good time though.
I got a pack of one pack of bunch weapon at least.
Okay, I got Phoenix up, but that's not what I need right now.
Kaboom!
All right.
There we go. Create power. I just need to get my one to waff.
This should be a competition. We should make this a competition to see who can get set up first.
That wouldn't be fair because it's
You'd
not the
win.
same setup.
Yeah, but you'd win because you have less to do.
Why?
You don't have to get all these. Well,
I
actually,
have
I
to
guess
get
that one.
3 weapons from the crate.
Oh, I guess I don't have to get my
That's
third.
really hard.
I forgot I don't have to get my third AAT. I only have to get 2 AATs.
I have to get 2 AATs and a crate wonder waff
Yeah.
and monkeys. What are you talking about? Less to do.
Oh, I like how you now incorporate monkeys into your strategy. You're aware that that's part of it. I'm proud of you. You've come so far.
Thank you. I think at least 3 feet
Wait, what?
so far. Yeah. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, you're talking about how far I can.
Okay. Oh, that's disgusting, bro. That's disgusting.
What? I'm not even the one that was talking about it. What are you talking?
Okay, don't play that game. You're being disgusting, bro.
You come by the door.
Why do I have to buy the door?
Because you have money.
Okay, I'll buy the door. Show me which door. I already bought most of the doors in the
This one
area.
over here. Well, during a shopping spree, so I don't know if you count that as buying.
Oh, I count it. Oh, yeah, I did buy it with my hard-earned money, my hard-earned gobblegum.
Yeah, just like I bought the Steam Deck.
Yeah, you're getting like a $600 thing out of the deal, and you're getting the better
What do you mean?
bargain
I
of
bought
this.
it. I bought it.
I know.
It's like
but
you
you're
bought the doors.
But you're still getting the better end of the bargain. So, but that's fine. To let you know, you don't have to pay.
I
Like,
bought it, fair and square.
I know you did. I know you did.
I bought
You
it.
did get it. You bought it with your time. With all your time.
Yeah, you didn't buy it. I bought it.
Yeah, I didn't buy it. I stole it. I stole it. No, I'm joking.
Oh, I thought you were serious. What?
So you seem really excited for that Steam Deck, considering that
Oh my god, I'm gonna play the shit out of that thing.
considering you wanted it like me to
Because
ship it instead of
I
wait for
ride
me.
in the car like a lot.
Gotta
right?
go.
And
Good luck,
so
guys.
All right, see
I
ya. Yep, thanks for joining the stream.
It'll also be really awesome on the plane coming to you.
Oh yeah.
By the way, it's almost guaranteed I'll be there this summer. So because
Yeah.
my mom agreed to tell me with the plane ticket if I can't save up quite enough.
She agreed to help you pay for it?
The plane ticket, yeah.
Well, that's not going to cost too much. Well, I guess you don't have a job. It's like
Well, maybe
150.
for you, money
like
bags over here.
It's not like 150 bucks. We'll
Oh
get
wait,
it.
really?
I think so. I could be like 500 or anything like that. Like I don't think it would. I just don't think it
I thought
would
it would be like 500. Okay.
No,
Well,
I
that's
think
oh yeah. Well, then we'll definitely make it this summer.
You should
For
look it
sure. I
up.
can see
Look it
that
up. Look it up. See how long it or see how much it costs.
Well, I probably once we get a date set in stone, because
Yeah.
I'm assuming you have some stuff planned that are date sensitive.
Yeah.
Once we get all that planned, I mean, once we figure that out,
Yeah.
then I'll get the plane ticket right away because I bet it'll be cheaper early, right? You think?
I think early flights are cheaper, but you have to look at the pricing exactly to see what it is.
Yeah. And I mean, it's going. I guess it makes sense because it's not like it's going across the. It's not like it's going to another country or something.
Oh, why'd I just do that?
What did you
Okay.
do this time?
Well, I realized I shouldn't have got my perk until I have both my
All
weapons
right, go ahead
purchased.
and go down.
Well, not yet. Let me at least get.
What do you mean?
Hang on, let me.
Come on.
Okay.
Go
You
down.
want me to go down? If I
Unless
hold
you
the
want a
weapon.
third weapon, isn't that the whole point?
Yeah, that's good. Well, I guess I would have had 3 weapons regardless because I have my starting pistol. Oh, I guess unless I did.
No,
Okay.
you wouldn't if you don't get the perks.
Okay. Let me. Here's zombies. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I got 2 weapons now. I guess I shouldn't have got my perkaholic. Okay, well I gotta remember that.
It'd be funny if you got it again right away.
That would piss me off.
That'd make me happy though.
Well, yeah.
I like to see you suffer. Brings me joy.
Okay, I gotta go get my laundry.
Okay,
Should I?
I'll protect you. I'm coming over to you right now.
Okay. Okay. Let me get in a corner though for you. Here. I'll be right here. I'll be quick.
The dogs
Okay.
will fear the honorable. Play dead, bitch. Back to hell with you. Gun juice refill, just what I needed.
Okay, cool. I'm alive.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Die!
Shopping free. This is nothing else I need to buy other than another gobble gum.
Box. You can also get the box.
Oh yeah. Where even is the box? Where's the box at?
I don't know, look into the sky.
Oh, good idea. Annihilator.
Yay, useless.
I will bury the zombies under a curtain of lead and doom. Their bones will shut up. This disease will be wiped out. Did the box ever truly
So
exist?
funny.
Wall power, that's what we want. Second weapon I want will be this one.
You have been shattered into pieces.
I have 2 weapons. I guess I can get Perkaholic.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad. You didn't die more slowly.
We're almost there.
Almost there to the record, yep. Shopping free, okay.
Should make a weed update to Project Zomboid.
We can smoke weed.
Makes not one smart man.
That would be interesting if lower stress.
Yeah, lower stress and it makes you hungry.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
only for specific things, like it makes you hungry for like hot sauce with like tortillas or something. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
An Argosy, yay!
Wow.
Now this is honorable.
So freaking cool.
That's honorable.
Nice. You know what the best thing about Takio is?
You.
I think he's the most quiet.
Most
He has the
quiet.
most. He has the like the least
Voice lines.
annoying voice lines after hearing them like thousands of times
Okay.
because they're just so like normal. If that makes sense.
Kind of.
Whereas everyone else is like like ripped off and like screams in half of them.
True.
Like it's just like the Emperor.
Taco. Taco.
Yeah, taco, the Paco.
Yep. Not Takio, it's taco. Mhm.
Yeah. Tuco.
You're evil here, no more!
I bet you could hold zombies in this this little doorway here where I'm at, because there's one window, and then you could probably knife zombies because there's a doorway in it. Zombies wouldn't be able to get in. I guess it wouldn't be a window though.
Wanna try it?
Well, I want you to look at it first before you look.
There's not one window. Oh, I see what you're saying. Never mind.
There's one window and one doorway. Do you think that would work?
No.
I guess it's not a window. I guess it's not like right here. This wouldn't work.
No.
Okay.
Because think about how many times sometimes you have to knife a zombie to get him to get stunned.
Oh, and then they spill in and we get
It just
killed.
would not work.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And how in the hell would you kill the zombies with the AATs without killing the guy that you have stunned?
Oh, true. Someone's on some truth bombs.
The only way you can do that in like an open area like that is if you have electric cherry.
Okay.
You have electric cherry, then doing something like that is possible.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's an electric cherry. Electric cherry is in Black Ops 4. I wonder if there's an equivalent strategy for if you have electric cherry, because that
Well,
kind of
also in Rise and
camping
Drag.
is kind of fun. The kind of camping that I hate is like the kind of camping that's on Rise and Drag Highrounds,
Oh, yeah.
where you're just like shooting a bow over and over. The only thing that's fun about Rise and Drag is you have the Panzer, so it gets a little interesting sometimes. But
Yeah.
like all of the Black Ops Cold War maps, they all have that really boring just shoot the
Yeah.
corner for 17 hours.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing?
Well, I don't know why they don't have electric cherry in all the different maps. Like, if they had it in Kino, that'd be amazing if they had it in Kino. He's in our
Because
graduate
it's
bubble.
OP.
Yeah. But they have in Rise and Draka. I guess Rise and Draka just...
Rise and
okay,
Drag has a shit ton of OP things.
That's true, yeah.
Rise and Drag just has everything that's OP.
I wonder if it works in
sometimes
Shadows
they
of
do that.
Evil.
Sometimes they do that. I think, like, think about it, right? They kind of have like an interesting pattern of maps. So like, it seems like they release a few non-overpowered maps. Like they'll have a few hard ones and they'll have a few like really easy ones.
Yeah.
You know, like they did the same thing with Black Ops 4, right? 5 was really hard, and then IX was kind of in the middle, and then everything else is incredibly easy.
Ooh, I got my all my ATs I needed.
I don't know about Cold War though, because I only played one of the maps.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
We should play. I mean, it could be fun to play. Like, we don't know. Like, I mean, we never tried it.
well, the rounds, I've looked at the rounds in like really high rounds, and it's like they're like 30,
Yeah, but the
40
rounds
hours.
don't. That's not. Yeah, exactly. 33 hours. Like, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Because the rounds are hell of a lot shorter on Black Ops Cold War than they are on any other Call of Duty.
And also, we haven't really played what's it called? What's that map called? The like 80s or like the 60s map, whatever it's called.
That's not Treyarch Zombies.
No, it's in Black Ops 3.
Wait, what? Oh, you're talking about.
I don't know what it's
that's
called.
not the
Shadows of
80s.
Evil. Shadows of Evil. I said six. I corrected myself. I corrected myself and said 60s. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because there is an 80s map that's in.
Yeah. Zombies in Space
What
Land.
is it? Advance. Yeah, it's that one. Which I guess.
Infinite.
I mean,
it's advanced.
I've
It's
never
Infinite
tried
Warfare,
it.
I think.
I guess it could be fun.
Yeah.
Then there's the other zombies maps that we kind of touched on a little bit in World War II.
Yeah.
But those aren't. I think.
Not too many zombies spawn over where I'm at. It's weird. Weird.
Maybe you're
Least I
just in a
haven't-
bad spot.
Well, I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, this is kind of unique. I'm trying to see.
I'll come over there. So
I'm just trying.
so we can get more points.
I'm trying to think of different strategies to develop. Just out of curiosity, I'm just trying to just for shits and giggles, thinking outside the box. But that map I was talking about, we haven't really. If that has electric cherry, I bet there's a lot of strategies that can be developed from it. We should play that map one of these days in the future. I guess we got a lot on our to-do list, but that's kind of like lower down on the totem pole.
Yeah. But it's not necessarily bad to window shop.
Yeah, that's true.
More gun juice. Kick ass.
I don't know if I should stick with blast furnace or go to. I think I'm gonna stick with blast furnace this time.
Well, do you have Deadwire? No. Wouldn't Deadwire be better?
Like to not have Deadwire.
I guess you don't need a faster activation time because you don't get as many zombies.
Oh. I think I'm gonna do blast furnace.
Yeah.
Time to destroy them quickly.
Cool. Now I can hit the box. Have you got all your? Are you all set up or not really?
I just gotta get monkeys.
Oh, okay. Same here.
What about the max ammo?
You don't need it. I like how you're shooting a different direction from your actual gun.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a clip soon.
I gotta get Phoenix up this right. Phoenix up, there we are. You can start hitting the box too if you want to, since I don't have a lot of points.
And I'm getting the gobble gum.
Okay.
And I have been hitting the box. Oh
What?
shit!
Phoenix
You
up
guys have
then.
me?
Yeah. Why? How'd that happen?
I genuinely don't know.
You're bad at this game.
Well, there
This
goes
is
the
really-
flawless, I guess.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Oh well, we're not gonna ever get that flawless anyways. There's no way. Just don't let it happen
Well,
again.
I mean, there's a way.
That's right, I need to get Phoenix up again in case you blunder. Oh, wall power. Okay, I don't want that.
Today you will die! You will be buried!
We're doing it, Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, almost there.
Almost there, yep.
I am almost out of munition! I require ammunition!
I'm gonna go on an ammo run real quick. Actually, I guess I don't need to.
They will fall as fast as their cousins! We have been exterminated! Our honor brings us great gifts!
That was a good idea, activating the trap. We're doing a lot of box hitting.
Mm-hmm.
Monkeys!
Yeah.
I'll stay here to help you get yours, though. Okay, box moved, I think.
It did, yeah.
Oh crap, this is not good. Actually, we're good. It's in the swamp. The swamp water is the fine I got. Yeah, we're good.
The dishonorable have been vanquished.
You want me to stay in the hut to help you, or you think you got it?
I'm fine.
You're good? Okay.
Good Japanese design here.
Oh, I better get my Phoenix up.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I forgot to do that. Phoenix up, boom. Got it.
My weapon is out of ammunition. I will destroy you all! Bullseye! I need ammo!
Booch round, yay. Lucy's favorite round.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go dying on me.
Okay.
Oh, there's a fire cell, but I can't get it. My trap. It's. I guess I could go prone under my trap. It's in
No,
the
it's
first.
okay. Don't. It's not worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's on the other side here of the trap. So if you do want it, you can have it. Carpenter.
The dishonorable have been vanquished.
for these zombies to kill. Oh. You got him.
My weapon cannot continue to fire without a round!
You save a zombie.
Yeah.
I use the restroom.
Oh yeah, I better not kill it. Use turned right now. I got like 4 zombies on me, so I don't know. I'll try not to use my AATs on them. Actually, I guess this will use my AAT and kill all of them, so I'll just leave all 4 alive. Actually, your guy's coming. Hold on. Your turn guy's coming. I'm trying to... He died. Your turn guy died. You're good. I had him drag away from the... Had him chase the guys, so we're good. I got 4. I think we're good for you to use the restroom.
What?
I think you're good.
Okay. Good back. Okay,
You're back?
I'm back.
Did you wash your hands?
Nope.
Cool.
I'm trying to grow a culture.
Good. Good, good, good. You still not have monkeys?
Nope, I'm just hitting the box.
That seems pretty dangerous. Do you want me to throw my monkeys?
No, I'm good.
Oops, I actually throw a monkey anyways. Oops, sorry, my bad. Didn't mean, that's fine, I got a bunch of them. I went to throw a grenade, then I just threw a monkey because bad idea. I guess I get a lot of zombie spawns anyway, so it's probably not too hectic over by you.
That's not bad.
I get like all the zombie spawns. Feels like my AATs have trouble keeping up.
Yep.
You probably noticed that though already.
Yep.
What you laughing about?
Must all die. Today was your turn.
I had my audio going in this. There we are. I got that muted. Yeah.
Do you see the box light?
No.
Oh no.
You think it's glitched?
Break.
You don't need monkeys anyways.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm just joking. That's a joke, by the way.
Okay, well, if we need them so bad, let's reset.
Well, we're already 32 rounds in. Oh, my trap's going, so.
Yeah, but if we need them, like you say, then how are we supposed to do it without them?
We'll have to make do.
That means we don't need them. So you admit we don't need them. Yeah, I agree.
We do need them. Well, I mean, it's not essential, but we do need them.
Don't need them.
We do need them.
I think you need to look at the
strategy.
definition of need.
I mean, technically we can do it without, but
That means we don't need them.
it's like kind of like how I
If
can
we
do
can
without
do
three.
without them, then we don't need them.
Kind of like how I don't need 3 AATs, but it would help tremendously to have them. But obviously there's downsides to
we
doing
don't
that.
need those.
Yeah, we do.
No, you just need 2.
That's the bare minimum.
That's better because then you don't have to worry about having the extra weapon holding you back.
Well, the weapon, having a third weapon actually speeds up the rounds quite a bit. But when I go down, then I could lose the one I need. One
There
of
you
the
go.
I need. So
You don't need it.
I do need it.
Then why don't you have it?
Because there's a better strategy. Employ.
There you go.
Employ by not-
So we don't need it.
I mean, it's not. I think you misunderstand.
I think you don't know what need is. We want monkeys. We
don't
want
need to be
a
playing
third,
Black Ops
but
3. We don't. It's it's incredibly helpful. Incredibly helpful. Yeah. It's crucial.
Yeah, I would agree. No, not crucial. Again, not crucial. You're misconstruing. If we can get the record without having something, we don't need it.
We could get the record without using Mega Gobblegums, or without using all of our Mega Gobblegums, technically.
I don't think we could.
I think we could. If we only got 1 Mega Gobblegum, like if we were to just never get Mega Gobblegums again, we go down, we could still
I
get
don't
the world
think we
record.
could.
Yes, I think we could. It would
I
take way
genuinely
longer.
don't think so.
I think it would take
don't
us a
think we
lot
could-
longer.
I don't think we can do that. Yeah.
I think we could.
But why?
Because if we spend enough time at it, but
But why would we do that?
yeah, why would we? We wouldn't.
Exactly.
We wouldn't, because that would be too hard. It'd be hard. It'd take too long, and we want to do the next record anyways. That's why.
There's a better strategy, so we almost need not to do that.
Succumb to you.
Yeah, but we don't. But what I am talking about that.
As long as there's a better
don't
strategy
technically
to
need
do
it.
something, then we need to avoid that thing.
Which getting monkeys would be the better strategy, but since the rounds are so late, it's a trade-off. It's like a wash. It
Right,
doesn't
but if
matter
we
either or.
needed them, then we would have to reset. Otherwise, what are we doing? But we
Well, I
don't
already
need
have
them.
monkey. Well, technically, I already have monkeys.
Right, we don't need them.
We do need. Well, we do need them, but not desperately.
Okay, then let's reset them.
No, don't reset. We're not resetting.
Needing means you can't do without. So if we don't have them and we need them, we have to reset. Otherwise, we can't get the record if it's a need. I
Well,
just want you to admit that it's not technically a need.
well, I mean, I see what you're saying, but I'm just going based off. I can see what you're saying there from the dictionary
Using the wrong
definition.
word.
Yeah, but the thing is that then you said something that was a need. But then you
I just
misconstrued it.
want the people around me to use the right word.
Okay.
That's all.
But technically, you said there was something that was a need when it was not, when it wasn't a need. So I'm trying to see where our definitions are different.
If we can't get the record without something, then it's a need.
Okay. So we can get, if that is the definition that we're gonna use, then that means that we could do a lot. We could get rid of a lot of things. Like we could do it without AATs and still get the record.
Why?
Because, well, I don't know. I'm just, this is a hypothetical. It's a hypothetical because, if it's a need, if we can't go without it, then we shouldn't. It wouldn't
But
hold
it's
up as a
stupid
need.
hypothetical.
I'm saying it doesn't
I
hold
mean,
up as
you're
a
right.
need.
It isn't a need. It isn't. But it's a stupid hypothetical because we don't need to do that.
That's why I'm saying what you're saying. That's why I'm saying I'm trying to say that that's a stupid hypothetical as well.
Well,
Because
mine isn't a hypothetical. Mine is a real situation where you think that getting monkeys isn't.
Mine could be a real situation if I want to
It
prove a
literally-
point.
It literally couldn't be though, because otherwise we wouldn't be going for the record.
I mean, well, theoretically, I mean, I'm not going to, but theoretically, mine would hold
Right.
up.
So if you're not
we got
going
the
to, then
record.
it is a hypothetical, right?
Yeah, it is technically hypothetical. But I could.
Right, and
but,
in this hypothetical world, yeah, that's not a need.
But neither is using AATs as a need with that definition at least.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's what I'm saying. That is it really a need? Like what
Well,
I'm
just
saying.
no,
It's not really a need. What you're saying wasn't a need. It was a want.
No.
The AATs are not a need. I see what you're saying though about the in the same way that monkeys are not a need.
Exactly.
Or
Not
not
a
a want.
need.
Yeah, in the same way that AATs are not a need. But I do agree with you.
Right.
Yeah. So we're on the same page now. I guess we're arguing the same thing.
Okay, so it is a want.
In the same way that AATs are a want. But yes.
Oh, shit.
Oh, how'd you go down?
I got hit by like 6 zombies at the same time.
Wait, ready for me to revive you?
Yep.
Luckily I had my Phoenix up. This would be bad if I didn't have it.
See how you see that's better. You see, you said you want me to revive you.
And I said,
Exactly.
yeah.
Now we're getting it.
I thought we were talking about needs.
Yeah, we're talking about using the word need incorrectly.
Oh. I think we're arguing the same thing, to be honest.
You say so.
Well, I mean, I think we are. I think this is one of those many times we're like arguing the exact same points.
No.
We have the same points, but we have the same thing.
I'm arguing that whenever you said need, whenever you say monkeys is a need, it's a want.
If you, yes, if you think it in the same way that AATs are a need, or a want, I mean.
It's a spectrum, but like AATs are, I want them a hell of a lot more than monkeys. I'm sure you would agree with that.
Yeah, exactly. It depends
But
on how
neither
far
of
the
them are
spectrum.
needs.
Depends on how far the spectrum. Yeah.
The spectrum is all the way up until it's impossible.
Yeah. It just depends on where you place it on the spectrum, but yes.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, then we're arguing the same thing.
Well, you changed what you were arguing, but sure.
No, I didn't. You just didn't understand. Your feeble brain did not understand.
Well, my feeble brain understood that you said want. I mean, you said need. And and now you're claiming that need meant something other than having to have it.
Okay, so okay, now you're making me think that we don't have the same. We're not arguing the same thing there for a second. But
So, like, whenever you said we need monkeys, what you were saying was that we want them.
But so if I were to say that we need AATs, that would be incorrect then
That'd be
too.
wrong. We want them
I see what
very much. You're just using the word need wrong. That's what I want, or what you were using the word need wrong.
With that definition, then yes, I would be, yes. Although
yeah, the right definition, yeah. The only definition it has.
Well.
But yes.
Okay.
I mean, look at it. It is the only definition. Need has one definition, and that's what it is. It's not a spectrum.
But I mean, it's so close to a need that it's. You might as well.
It doesn't matter. It's not a need. It doesn't matter if it's so close that it's tantalizing. It doesn't matter. It's not a need.
Yeah, it isn't. Yeah, but
right.
But it's like saying got instead of have. Like I got the record or I have the record. It's like you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing.
No, that's not really the same thing.
I think it is. Yeah. Got and have.
Well, got and have are synonyms, aren't they?
No, they're not. If I say I got the world record,
oh,
that's
no,
incorrect.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
It's incorrect. It's I have the world record.
No, I got the record is still correct though.
No, it's have.
Because
I have the
no,
world...
they're both correct. Like if it's just past tense, right?
Oh, like if you're like if you're talking about like if you're talking to someone about a record you had gotten, that'd be correct.
Yeah, you just said had gotten.
Yeah. I think I said that wrong though. Get it mixed up in my head. You'd say I have the world record. If it's past tense.
So have
past tense.
is no, have is not past tense. Have is present tense.
Well, that's if you
have
lost
would
it.
be that you
tense.
don't have it anymore.
Yeah, that's
got
true.
just means that you obtained something.
I gotta look this up because I could have sworn.
I got a world record is a perfectly fine statement, as long as you had gotten it before. if you said I
yeah.
got a world record and you don't have it anymore, that would still be a correct
It
statement.
would?
I got a world record.
I thought it was
You don't have it, but you got one.
Or actually, I
You
think
can
you're right. I
not
like
have
if you just
something
get.
and have gotten it before.
Oh, I see. I think I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bad example then.
It's a very bad example, yeah.
I think of a better one. Oh well. I'll have to think of one.
I guess a different example, let's see, would be something like I'm starving versus I'm hungry. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Whereas you're just about enough where you are starving, yeah.
Yeah, you can be all the way up until you are actively medically dying from starvation.
Would that
And not
be
be starving.
medically? Oh. How's that? Oh, I guess
Like
that
your
is
body. In
medical,
other words,
yeah.
starvation is like if your body is breaking down its components to help you survive.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? That's
Yeah.
starving. If you're not doing that, if your body isn't doing
Yeah.
that, you're not starving. It'd be like that. People still say they're starving, but that's not technically. I mean, that's not true. Whenever they say that, it's like a euphemism. I mean, what is it called?
Well, I guess
figure
that
of
would be a bad
speech.
example too, because this isn't like a
It's
figure
an
of speech.
exaggeration. Like you saying we need monkeys is an exaggeration.
Oh yeah, it's an exaggeration, yeah. But not much of, but not much. Yeah.
I would say it's quite an exaggeration because there's everything in our strategy that we're currently doing is above monkeys.
Not necessarily. We used
Like
the
we
heck
want
out of our monkeys
AAPs
last
above
time.
monkeys. We want Wonderwaft before monkeys. We want to be in the position we are before monkeys. We want Gobblegums before monkeys. It's like it's the very last thing on the list.
Well, technically, the last thing on the list that we should have in our strategy is, I'm trying to use the correct terminology for you, is the, what are they called? The deadwire trip mines. That way we can get points for the extra points you get.
Yeah, I'd agree that trip mines are lower than monkeys.
That we should be having for our strategy.
But I don't think that needs to be on the strategy in the strategy.
Well, for getting passive point gain, we can be able to buy those because they give you free points.
We already get plenty of points though, so we don't need it.
Well, not when we need to get Gobblegums desperately. We do kind of need the points. We just don't need them until.
But no, Circle. Your trip mine is not going to get you hundreds of thousands of points, and that's where your Gobblegums you're going to need. Because
You get a
at
point
some
gain.
point, every 10 or so rounds, it doubles, right?
Yeah.
So after it gets to 80k, it's 160k. After it gets to 160,
Yeah.
then it's freaking 320k. You're not
I get
getting
that.
that. It's like
But if you need one
trip mines are
desperately,
not going to make a dent in that.
well, I mean, probably earlier rounds they would, or for yeah. And if you don't have enough for, well, also for me, maybe they're more useful for me because I'm gonna have to buy ammo a lot. I have to buy ammo a lot because I keep able to keep up with my AATs.
But you still should be making plenty of money.
Yeah, I have a net loss, I think. So also
Like
'cause of the
trip
trap.
mines are gonna get you like what at most
Yeah,
500 per trip mine, maybe.
yeah, maybe. But
Like
I mean,
that's a stretch. 500 per trip mine is a stretch, I think.
yeah, you gain, and also on top of that, I'm using
And
my
like a
trap all
single
the time.
ammo purchase costs 4,500.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like that
exactly.
seems a little ridiculous, don't you think?
Well, I mean, that were for the traps because I'm buying the traps all the time.
So to say that we should put that in the strategy seems a little crazy, right?
No, why not? I mean, I think it's good. It's still useful.
I don't think the extra 1,000 points per round is that useful. I think you're massively overestimating it. Kind of a thing is like, why not have it? But it's
Yeah.
I don't think it's necessary
I mean,
to put
it's
that in the
low and
strategy.
close
Like
on
if
the
you were
totem.
if you were typing out the strategy, like let's say you were teaching somebody the strategy, I don't think you would feel the need to add that you have to get trip mines.
Yeah.
You know that I don't feel like you would add that into the setup just because of how little impact.
Well,
it
not
has.
for the. Well, I mean, you would mention at the end. You'd be like, hey, a way to get more points to speed this up would be to add trip mines to that. If you're able to. I mean, it's not crucial, not needed.
I didn't say it was.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I think it's just a thing that it means nothing as far as the strategy goes.
Okay, I got shopping free. So now I'm gonna buy another gobble gum. Hopefully I get it.
Because you get more points in a single dead wire blast than you do in like the entirety of the round strip mines. Like think about it that way.
Well, you use it. Well, you wouldn't be using it. You'd use it at the beginning or end of the round.
Okay, so if you do that, then you get even less. So you're getting at most 50 points per trip mine.
Well, you just use it in such a way.
It's only gonna hit one.
Well, no, you play. It depends on where you place it. You just place it in somewhere where once they hoard it up, when you train that way, you get them.
No, yeah. So that's the way you get points. Is you train them up and then use it, not using it at the beginning of the round. Or the end
We haven't. Well, I mean, no, you place them at the beginning and end of the round. Maybe I misspoke.
No, you place them on a horde, right?
You could do that.
If you don't place them on a horde, it's only gonna hit a few zombies.
Oh, I guess you could do that. I guess what you could do is when my AATs are on cooldown, I just place them then.
And on higher rounds, once it stops one-shotting, you'll get like if you place it at the end of a round, you'll get 20 points per, at most, if you're lucky.
Well, I guess if it's just one zombie, right? I guess I'll have to check see how many.
Yeah, but that's how they come. They don't come in hordes. They come in one or two.
You come. Yeah, but mine I get hordes very quickly. Right? That's when I place it.
But if you put it at the end of the round, it doesn't matter. They still don't come in hordes. They're going to come. The trip mine is only going to get 2 at most, maybe 3, rarely.
Yeah, well, I mean, then you could do it a different way. Yeah.
Yeah, if you use it on the horde, once they stop one-shotting, then at the very most it'll be 25 in a horde, because that's the maximum that can be spawned in on the map at once. And so
wait, you're saying that I only get 20 points for all?
That's not what I said.
Okay.
So at most there's gonna be 25 zombies that spawn, and once they stop one-shotting, which is about now, then you're at most gonna get 250 points per.
Oh, 250. I thought you said 25 earlier. My bad.
Yeah, you get 20 to 30 if you place it at the end of the round, and at most 250 per during the round currently.
Okay.
So
that's fine.
You're like talking about chump change. I'm talking like tiny ass amounts.
Yeah, but you just use them when your AATs aren't active, which is often for me at least. Maybe it might not be as useful for you.
Well, yeah, you would use them then, but you only get a few around.
Yeah. You only get 2 around, yeah.
No, you get more than 2 typically because max ammo is.
Oh yeah. True, yeah. So it's gonna pay for itself and give you extra. I mean, it's not. I
didn't say it wouldn't pay for itself. Yeah. I'm just saying that.
I know.
That, like in the grand scheme of things, it's like probably 0.000001% of how many points you get in like a record. Obviously, that's a really rough estimate, but my point is that it's like so tiny that you will not notice it.
But eventually, it'll pay for like a trap.
Like
you get a free trap from it. Basically.
Well, no, because it won't pay for a trap because you're not gonna. There's never gonna be a time where you don't have enough money for a trap on this. Like it's just not. That's not realistic.
Well, maybe later rounds. Maybe if I have to buy a gobble gum, or pay for like get my perks back.
Listen, I have never had a time where I have like had less than 1,000 points at a late round. Like that's crazy scenario.
But we haven't gotten that high.
How insanely unlucky.
We haven't gotten that high.
How insanely unlucky that would be. Well, like after you get to around 60 or 70, you can't buy gobblegums any longer unless they're free.
Well, I mean, if you don't have the points saved up.
Well, no, but I'm saying that it becomes impossible to save up the points. Because at some point, the increase in price of the goblins every 10 rounds is going to outpace how much points that you can physically make in a round.
Yeah, I get that.
So
then it become useless. Yeah.
Right, which is like round 60 or 70, and before that, you're gonna have way more. Because remember, every 10 rounds it doubles.
Yeah.
Right. So before that round where it doubles way past what you can afford, then you're still going to have massive amounts of money, and you're not going to have a problem affording a gobblegum.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I see what you're saying.
So no matter what, that extra 500 points a round,
yeah,
it's not doing shit.
I guess it's gonna help, like if you kind of screw up at the beginning, which I guess we're getting more refined with our strategy to where that wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, I would agree. It helps in the beginning.
Yeah.
It helps. It could help for setup because.
Yeah.
Well, no, because the 1,000 points you could use elsewhere, and it would take too long to kind of recoup that. By the time you've recouped the 1,000 and gotten enough to buy something else, then you're already set up.
I guess for its other uses, it might be helpful.
You're not training early rounds, so like you're gonna only kill a few zombies with that thing.
I guess for its other uses, it might be better. Like if you're AFK and you need to, like if you hear the trip mine, you know something's nearby. That's
yeah,
also.
But then there's just other solutions, like just don't go so far away when you're AFK.
Yeah, but I guess it would save time if. Hold on. Need to activate my trap. Okay. Oh, dang it. Trying not to get myself killed from talking too much.
Yeah.
I'm also trying to balance both of them, but basically, it would be like if it would save time, so then you don't have to run all the way back. So I guess technically that would be a pro, or I guess a negative if a zombie actually is there. But then I maybe I'll get my. I guess I wouldn't kill him though.
You are grasping at straws as far as pros now. I mean, like this.
I guess that one would. I guess that one wouldn't be as helpful. But I mean, its core purpose is to be better for like early rounds and whatnot.
I don't even think it would be helpful early round because I think the 1,000 points could be used more effectively setting up because it takes too long to recoup. That by the time you recoup it, you most likely have enough anyway. Because you're not training, right? So like you're not killing hordes with it. If you are training, then that's a waste of time. You'd be better off just shooting them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess you wouldn't get too many if you just throw it and it only kills 1 or 2 early round. That wouldn't be helpful.
Yeah, which is what that's the use case for it.
Yeah. So it's probably better mid-round, like maybe a little bit earlier than this when you have hordes, but you're not fully set up with your AATs. That'd probably be its main use. I mean, as long as it recoups more than 1,000 and it serves a purpose, I think that's an improvement. I'm trying to go for anything that'll help.
Yeah, I disagree that it serves a purpose because
at all?
Early rounds, it just hinders your setup because it takes too long to recoup. Late rounds, once it has recouped, you have so much money that the increase in points is going to be useless because by the time well, it cost you 1,000.
No, it didn't. It cost me 0 because I used shopping free.
Okay.
Yeah, I used shopping free on it.
It's still not a necessary thing for the strategy, though.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessary, but it's helpful.
Like if you made a document for it and tried to describe why it was good, there's holes in every single reason that it's good that you can poke into it that it's a useless thing for strategy.
You don't think it's good in any?
Because it either doesn't give you a benefit, or the benefit is so tiny that it's not even worth mentioning.
Yeah, I agree the benefit's tiny. Hold on one. There's a lot of zombies spawning in my area. Okay. I need to be activating my trap more because sometimes I let it go when it's not actually ready to go. I mean, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to do multiple things at the same time. Like, I'm trying to activate my trap. I don't activate my trap often enough. Like, I just leave it alone sometimes, and then that's because I'm so focused on trying to do my AATs.
Yeah. I'm kind of losing focus. Let's
Yeah, we are.
not talk so.
Because I was worried I was about to get like cornered a couple times.
Yeah. I caught myself like not holding out my DG.
Your DG.
Mm-hmm.
You mean your Wonder Waffle? I guess it's called. Isn't it called a DG?
Wonder Waffle DG3.
Oh, I see. I didn't know it had that end part there. That's. Why do they have it the same thing as like the Ragnarok DGs? Maybe it's like because of the.
Because I think it's the initials of the guy that made it.
Oh, Mr. Darlick JD.
Sick. No, I don't know. I just made that up, by the way.
Oh, gotcha. That sounds right. That could sound right.
That's why I made it up. See, that's how you gaslight. You do something that sounds vaguely right that you know the other person doesn't know, so they're susceptible.
That's true. I need to try gaslighting you more.
Yeah. It'd be fun.
I actually wish the zombies would spread out more evenly between us. To speed up the rounds. This spot's one of those where it's like you really don't want to. It's a good spot, but it's not like you really want to move. Ever want to move, unless there's a better strategy. But that's a whole different story. I forgot, what time do I have work tomorrow? I know you looked at my schedule. Do you remember again? Was it 10? I have to look at it at the end of this round. 10, okay. Does the Annihilator do more damage than like most other weapons? Like on Pack-a-Punch that is.
I don't know. Probably.
Okay. Because I'm trying to think of the uses for an Annihilator, because I think it's only really used for like first room challenges
or for dogs.
I think it's only really used for like no power runs where you can get or first room challenges. Well, not first room challenges, but things
not really no power runs.
Well, things where, like a specific map like Kino or something, or maps where like with like challenges where you can't get power.
It doesn't have a single use outside of the very early rounds.
Even on maps like that you can't get Pack-a-Punch weapons on.
Yeah.
Or can't get.
Because maps that you can't get Pack-a-Punch weapons, it only has a few shots before it's gone.
Yeah.
And on those maps, it's a battle of attrition with just like shit tons of ammo.
Oh, so you shouldn't be using it over the
ones. You'll maybe be able to kill like 10 zombies, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll help. But
I think it'd be faster because then if you just use it for since it does more damage, and you got a big horde.
Right, but it has to recharge.
Yeah.
Which would take a shit ton of time on a first room.
But if you happen to have it, happen to have it, it would speed it up. If you happen to get out of the box.
Yeah, but very tiny, very small amount.
Yeah. Okay.
But yes, it would speed it up.
Don't you gotta clean the kitchen and mop the floor?
No.
No. Okay. Cool.
I have to dust and clean the kitchen.
Ew. Who
after
dusts?
you get off.
Who dusts nowadays? Dusting for weebs.
I like reveling in the skin flakes.
I don't dust my apartment. It's fine.
Oh, you're breathing in skin flakes all the time.
Or dust mites.
That's what dust is, you know.
Isn't it just dust mites?
Dust is comes from your skin. It's
I thought it was from humidity. I thought it was from humidity.
I mean, there's more than that, but yeah, it's your skin.
Are you sure that's what it's primarily? It doesn't sound right.
I don't know about primarily, but it's in there.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's just like a.
So like if you live in an apartment and it's dusty, you know, and it's gonna be in the air if it's dusty, and you're breathing it in, and so you're breathing in dead skin.
I thought it's.
I'm sure you're breathing in a shit ton of other stuff too.
Yeah.
But dead skin is.
I thought it was mainly from the. I thought it was mainly from the humidity, and it was mainly just dust mites.
I don't think so.
I'm curious because I. Yeah, now I'm curious, but now that makes me curious, like what the composition of dust is.
Yeah.
You're so excited to probably get your Steam Deck. I just envision you.
Dude.
I just envision you looking at the tracking number every day to see when it's coming, even though you know it's gonna be on the 28th.
Well, sometimes it goes faster, right?
Yeah. Sometimes it goes faster. Yeah, that's true. It is. It's true. Well, just wait till it gets to your door.
Why? Why would I do that whenever I can watch for it?
If you see a package addressed to Joshua Harmonica, you'll know.
Nah. I'd rather just check the tracking number every morning. And during the day.
I actually addressed it to Joshua Harmonica, by the way.
Can you legally do that? Like address it to somebody that doesn't exist?
Well, oh, you exist, all right. But yeah, you can. If you misspell someone's name, you're breaking the law.
You might be on accident.
They didn't tell us
it
anything.
seems like fraud. Like if you were committing a crime, right, and you addressed it to like a different name, then it seems like you could. It seems like that would be fraud, right? Because mail fraud or something. I don't know.
I don't think it is, considering there's no training on it that they give us.
Why would they give you training on it?
Because
you're
we're
not
the ones.
You're not the one. You're not investigating. It's like, is this a real person?
Well, they make us.
Like,
They make us show.
Google or some shit.
Well, they make us do a lot of this. They try and steer us, like to try and catch and deny packages there, but we're not the end all be all.
There's like mail officers. There's like U.S. mail like detectives and stuff.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, but they want to try and stop it before it gets there, so they're like, make sure you're aware. Like for example, like you have to show your ID if you're receiving alcohol. Well, actually, I guess you have to show your ID for any reason to pick up a package. But especially if you're.
Do you open packages?
No.
Then why would you ever need to know that? If somebody has a real name.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess that's true. I guess there'd be no way. Yeah, that's true. I see. Oh, I see what you're saying.
It would be if there was found to be something illegal in it.
Yeah.
Like mailing someone something illegal, and they can't trace it back.
But you can ask questions. Like they give us talk tracks for like what's inside, or they'll say like agree to these terms and conditions, saying that there's nothing hazardous or dangerous. So they'll ask like, and sometimes they're required to mark things. Like they'll have dry ice. We'll have specific markings that you have to have, and if you see that, you're like, okay, well, ask them, is there dry ice in this? But if they say no, there's not dry ice, and there actually is, or is there alcohol? And they say no, you're supposed to still just take it. And it gets denied at the hub to do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not your job.
Well, it's our job to ask and inquire and stop it if we do see that it's alcohol or see that it's something that shouldn't be shipping.
Yeah, but then you call somebody.
What?
And then they'll investigate, right?
You don't call anyone. You just deny shipping it. Like if you see that they're shipping alcohol.
Yeah, but
like,
it's a crime. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Well, it's a crime if you actually end up shipping it, but if you just deny it, say we can't ship alcohol, if you see it, you don't have to ship it if you see that it's alcohol.
As long as it's attempted, then it's not a crime.
Well, they don't. Well,
it still seems like a crime.
Well, I see what you're saying, but I think it's just that it's more that like you didn't actually end up shipping it. Shipping alcohol is a federal crime, but you didn't. A lot of it could be like, oh, you didn't know, or I know that's not really a full excuse, but.
Well, the ignorance is not innocence.
But I don't think there's
like,
enough
you
grounds
can be ignorant of laws and they'll still screw you.
I don't think the police. I don't think the police actually arrest you for. I mean, I have to look at the exact laws, but
It wouldn't be the police. There's like a specific like group of people that arrest people for mail. Like it's like an agency or whatever.
what agency is it?
I don't remember.
Oh, it's an agency other than the police that arrest people, like bounty
I
hunters.
mean, they're I don't know what all they do, but they investigate mail crimes.
Wouldn't that just be? Oh, you're talking about like the FBI?
No.
Oh,
Die,
I don't
hound
know.
of the dishonorable!
oh.
I don't know what
the
they're called.
CIA. CIA. CIA.
Yeah, it's the CIA.
What is the difference between the CIA and the FBI? You know?
CIA. It stands for, what does it stand for? Central Intelligence Agency.
And Federal Bureau of
So I guess
Investigation.
the CIA probably has to do with intelligence, and the FBI is Federal Bureau of Investigations. So I guess FBI would probably be investigating stuff.
Without evidence.
They would be gathering evidence, and the CIA takes that evidence probably and,
Oh, so you don't know?
you know, gathers information and stuff like that. I'm just judging by what they're called.
Oh, okay. I thought you knew. I was gonna say I'm like it.
No, I'm just using common sense.
Gotcha.
I'm sure they do a lot more stuff, but
Yeah.
that's probably the main thing if it's in their name.
Yeah. Okay, Fire Sale, now's your chance if you want to try and get monkeys.
Wow.
I know I say this all the time, but I love that Black Ops 4 feature where you can share the mystery box with other players in the game. They should bring that back, huh?
It probably will.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. I'm very excited for the new COD. I feel like it's promising. It'll be very promising. We'll
Based
see.
on what?
Based off of the leaks, I think it's gonna be very promising. They're gonna bring back a Gobblegums or something similar to it. Something Gobblegum
I
has.
know that, yeah. I know all the
You know, all the leaks? Yeah.
all of them.
Every single one.
Mm-hmm. There's green leaks,
WikiLeaks.
Chinese leaks,
WikiLeaks. WikiFeet.
Wiki feet leaks, leaky pipes.
Leaky pipes. So you got the monkeys?
Nope.
Oh, right as I threw all my grenades. Oh crap. Oh, I gotta go the other way. Okay, good thing I had an out there.
Bonsai!
There we are. how's your podcast?
It's good. They're interviewing Daily Dose.
Oh, cool. Oh, I gotta get my my gobble gum. I forgot to get that. Oh shoot, my Phoenix up or whatever it's called.
Yeah, you need that.
I have to get at the end of the round. I guess I could throw a monkey and try and get it now.
Why though?
I can get an extra one.
I'm
and
not gonna die. Are you expecting me to die now?
I'm gonna get one. I think it's the end of the round anyways.
I think it's the end of the round. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lost zombie next to me. It's actually got bullet boost. Yeah. I'm gonna buy one actually.
You know, in Texas, you can just get up into a helicopter and just shoot boars.
Yeah, I saw a video on that a while ago.
That's crazy.
You didn't know that, I bet.
No, I did. I heard of it.
Huh.
But I still think it's crazy.
Vegans would be appalled.
Like, that's such an American sounding activity, isn't it?
That's very French.
Like,
It sounds very French.
like if you told that to anybody else in the world,
Yeah.
right? And they'd be like, "What?" And then ask like, "What country is this done in?" I feel like they would get it 100% right.
Yeah.
Like, it's so American.
Exactly. I'd agree with that.
Back in the grave!
And I have Phoenix up, by the way, now, so. You're welcome. Hopefully you have Phoenix
What?
up too. Hopefully you have Phoenix up too, because I got it now.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool.
Hey, you know Slash Bacon question, right?
I know what?
You know Slash Bacon question?
No, I don't. I'm dead, dang it.
Oh,
I was trying to...
really the bacon question didn't distract you.
It did, because I was like, I was making sure I heard you right. Okay, can you res me?
Well, yeah.
I was like trying to think, and I like, while I was thinking, I was turned back into a bunch of zombies.
Okay, so here's the question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Would you rather have unlimited bacon, but no games, or games, unlimited games, but no games?
I'd rather have no bacon.
So you'd rather have unlimited games, but no games?
But no bacon, yeah. Bacon's
Well, I didn't say anything about no bacon.
Oh.
That wasn't even part of the question.
Well, then why'd you say
You can
bacon?
still
then?
have bacon, you just don't have unlimited bacon.
Oh. Yeah, I don't get the question then. Oh well.
Okay, let me say it again. Would you rather have unlimited bacon, but no games, or games, unlimited games, but no games?
That doesn't make sense. Games.
I think I was pretty clear with it. I said, okay, here's what I'll
games,
say
but
again.
unlimited.
I'll
You
say it
can't
again.
have
Okay,
games.
would you
but,
rather have unlimited bacon but no games, or games, unlimited games but no games?
That makes no sense. It's like saying, would you rather have bacon, but you can't have bacon, or would you rather have? You're basically saying you.
Well, no, you would you rather have unlimited bacon with no games, or games, unlimited games but no games?
That
I
makes
feel like
no
I
sense.
feel like I'm saying something. Where are you confused at here?
Games, but you can have games because you're saying the inverse of the same thing you just said a second ago. Like you're saying you can't have games, but then you can have a game. You can play games. It's like saying you can.
I feel like you're very confused here. Do you mean to say it again?
No, you're just saying. I understand what you said.
Do you though? I feel like you don't understand it.
I understand, but it's not.
Okay, then
it's
which
not.
one do you want? Which one do you choose?
I guess the first one because it's possible.
Wow, really?
The other one you can't achieve. It's
That's
this
the
inverse.
dumbest
It's like
thing
saying
I've ever heard.
it's like saying you can own games,
That's
but
the
then you can't own
dumbest
games.
shit
It's
that
like which
I've
one
ever
is
heard
it?
you say.
You're saying you
What a
can play video games, but then you can.
stupid answer.
I think it's the best answer.
That's a terrible answer.
Yeah, because then at least I get because
Anyway, I'm gonna go back to my podcast.
Yeah. Must not understand the question, but I heard what you said.
I was being crystal clear.
Yeah, you were, and it didn't make what you said didn't make sense because like you're basically saying you can play video games, but you can't play video games for the first question, or you can
What are you
play
talking
games.
about? It said unlimited games. Unlimited.
But then you followed up by doing the opposite by saying but you can't play video games.
But there's unlimited games. Unlimited.
I understand.
Never
but-
ending.
I understand, but then you said the complete opposite for the other one. So,
So you'd rather have bacon than unlimited games?
well, no, I'd rather have unlimited games, but they cancel each other out, so it means nothing. I guess the second one because they cancel
You
each
get
other out.
unlimited games
No, I don't, because the second part of
in the second one.
no, the second thing it cancels each other out. Because
What? No, I didn't say that.
you said you can play unlimited games, but you can't play video
Exactly.
games.
See, unlimited,
But
never ending, no limit whatsoever.
I get that, but then the second part of that says the opposite, so they cancel each other out.
That's not part of it.
Okay, repeat it again, I guess. Maybe.
Unlimited bacon, but no games, or game. Unlimited games.
Games,
no.
unlimited games. But okay, what was the very last part? But no game.
Video games.
Oh.
Unlimited video games, but no video.
And no video. Okay, okay. Now you're taking the piss out of me.
No, I'm not.
Oh, I thought you were.
What are you
Make it
confused about? This is very simple math here.
The second option is what I'm confused about because you can play video games, unlimited video games, but you can't play video games. So which one is it? They cancel each other out. It's like saying
No, you
It's
get
a-
unlimited.
no, you
Never
don't.
end it.
That's not true.
Yeah, that's what it said. Unlimited.
But you followed up with the second part of that. You're ignoring the second part of that, which is you can't have video games.
I think we're focusing on the wrong thing here.
No, we're not.
Well, we need to be focusing on the fact that you chose bacon over unlimited games. That's kind of cringe.
Well, I'd probably choose the other one because it means that nothing changes at all. 'Cause you don't get anything.
Okay,
don't
so
gain or
you
lose.
would choose. So you changed. I changed your mind. So you
Yeah.
would choose unlimited video games.
I choose the second one. No, you don't get unlimited video games. That's because they cancel each other
That's
out.
so yeah, like that. Well, no, you do. You do. In the Would You Rather, it says unlimited video games. Yeah.
Well, that's part one of it, not part two.
No, it's part two. The first part is game.
What? Okay.
It says games, unlimited games, but no games.
But no games. So which one is it? Okay, I don't,
You get unlimited.
you're messing with
It
me.
says it right there in the thing. Do I need to write it down for you?
No.
Okay.
It's a trick question, I think.
I think it's only a trick question to you because you can't understand it.
You're making. I know you have some kind of trick up your sleeve. It's kind of like the whatchamacallit, the We say the Earth is flat. Well, technically the Earth is flat because it doesn't have carbonation. One of those. That's what
How does this would you rather have anything to do with the Earth being flat?
See, I knew it. I knew it. You're trying to trick me.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. I don't believe you for a second.
You're not making any sense, Snurkle.
Okay, Alex. Okay, you're messing with me. That's what you're trying to do.
No.
Yes, you are.
I'm just giving you a simple would you rather.
You're messing with me because you're...
Okay, final answer. Which one do you want?
Well, the second one because they cancel each other out. Because
What
it
do you
means
mean?
nothing.
You get
I don't gain or
unlimited
lose.
games. You get 3 things in this would you rather for choosing the second option.
No, I get nothing.
You don't even understand. Like, that's fine if you want to choose that.
Yeah.
But I don't even think you fully understand the option.
I think I do understand it. If based off of what you said, at least, unless you meant something different.
No. You might be misunderstanding.
I'm gonna choose option 2, the second one, because they cancel each other out.
See, you say they cancel each other out, but you get unlimited games.
They don't.
Unlimited. Never ending. If
No.
you have unlimited of something, how could it possibly be 0?
It's not unlimited though, because of part 2 of what you said.
Part 2 is the unlimited games.
No, part 2 is where you say you can't get any
Let me
games. You
say
don't
it
get a
again.
game.
I think I need to say it again.
They
Would
don't.
you rather have unlimited bacon but no game?
You're gonna get me.
Or
You're trying to get me to go
games.
down. That's what you're trying to do.
Unlimited games. See, that's the key part. Unlimited games. Or no, sorry, and no game.
That makes no sense.
What part of it doesn't make any sense?
I'm gonna try. I see what you're doing. You're trying to get me. I think I know what your aim is. You're trying to get me to go down. That's
No,
why
I'm not.
Okay.
I just want you to answer this. I didn't think it was going to take this long for you to understand it. I just want you to answer the stupid would you rather.
It's a trick question, probably.
It's not
Already
your
did.
question. You've already chosen both options once. What would be the trick?
Okay, so I'm
I would have
probably.
revealed the trick after you chose
Well, I already know the
whichever
second
one
one.
that was a trick.
I already know the second one. I already chose the second one. The second one's the one I'm choosing. Final answer, locking him in.
Okay.
Because it means I don't lose anything.
But see, whenever you say that, that means you don't understand. But you locked it in, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, locked it in the second one because they cancel each other out, so it means I don't gain or lose anything.
Well, you see, like you say, they cancel each other out. It would be a respectable answer if you didn't think that it canceled each other out.
Well, they do.
Otherwise, it just shows your intelligence, you know.
All right. You're trying to get me to go down, huh?
No, I'm not.
I'm going for record, bud.
I'm not.
Yeah. Oh, the round's about over. Did you get your Phoenix up?
Nope.
Nope. You have points.
That's the slat question.
So that's dumber than I thought he was. Yeah,
He says that to every guest on the podcast.
he does. He actually does. Maybe
At the end, yeah.
maybe
Says
he
to
says
every
it.
guest.
Maybe he says it in a normal way, or he
No,
misunderstood
that's
what he
exactly
said.
how he says it. The joke is that it doesn't make any sense, but then him and
I knew
Ted
it.
on the
These
podcast.
hounds have no bite.
Yeah,
I knew
no
it.
shit.
It doesn't.
So
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, obviously. But the joke is that they try and gaslight the guest into choosing one. And if it's bacon, they make fun of them, and if it's games, they sometimes make fun of them,
Okay.
depending on the reason they chose games.
Yeah, so it doesn't make sense. So,
I want to choose games because I just want to see what would happen, right? Because like in a math equation, right, it would probably cancel each other out, like you said.
yeah.
But like practically speaking, if you had a magical being, gave you unlimited something, and at the same time made you to where you didn't have any of that thing, what would practically happen? You see what I'm getting at?
It would be undecided. It would be undetermined because the
Right,
answer
but, like,
it conflicts each other.
But like think about it, right?
Yeah.
Like what would happen? Because that one of them
Yeah.
has to be chosen. In a math equation, you know, it probably would be 0. But like if you practically have unlimited of something and also have none of something.
Yeah.
Like
So-
if this magical would you rather button, if you pressed it and it gave you unlimited and none, like obviously it can't choose either of them.
Well, so it's like, well, then how
It's a
do you know?
paradox, right?
Yeah.
So like, would it just implode the universe? Like, what the hell would happen?
Yeah, exactly. It's like that genie.
It's like simultaneously creating unlimited matter while at the same time deleting unlimited matter.
Yeah, I thought I was going crazy. I'm like, did I hear that wrong?
So that's why I would choose that one, because I would be curious as to what would happen.
Okay, cool. I wasn't going crazy. I actually had a logical answer there. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's why I would choose it, because I don't, because it wouldn't be none, right? In a math equation, it wouldn't be none, because then you wouldn't have the unlimited thing. Because in this equation, right? It's not a infinity plus zero, I mean multiplied by 0.
Yeah.
It's a you have both.
You have all of something and nothing. Yeah. How's that?
Exactly. So like, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Okay, so okay, that makes me feel better. I thought
Like,
that.
what does the universe choose, or
Yeah.
whatever this would you rather? Because it has to be one of them. Or I mean, in the would you rather, it has to be both of them, right? So
Yeah.
what would happen to the universe? Because that
Yeah.
can't happen, but it has to happen because that's the
Yeah.
would you rather.
Okay, so it wasn't going crazy. I thought I was perpetually not understanding the question.
No, that's the point though. That's what he does to every guest at the end of the podcast.
Yeah. That's a weird question to ask.
That's the point.
Yeah. I just thought, yeah, that he kept asking, I'm like, am I going crazy?
Yeah. It'd be cool to appear on a podcast.
You make your own.
I got big enough to where no, I wouldn't want to make my own. I just think it'd be cool to be on a guest of a podcast that I like.
Why would someone want to be have you on their podcast? I'm not trying to be rude, but I mean, like,
once I go, like, if I, got like really big, then that would make sense.
you wouldn't
for
want
one.
that. You wouldn't want to be like really big, and here, I'll tell you why. Because if you got big
Okay.
enough, you get doxxed. You get doxxed, and your life would be in danger.
So,
So like XQC and even like Ludwig's and stuff, they get doxxed
or
all the time.
like every single celebrity.
I would not want to be in celebrity status. I'd be
Well,
really
that's
nervous.
you. I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't care if you got doxxed and put your family's lives in danger?
I disagree that it would put my family's life in danger. I just don't think that's realistic.
Oh, so you just don't realize. I mean, if you were big enough, like let's just say you were at Ludwig's level of like
How do you
fame.
act like you know so much about that?
Because I follow him. I know what I get to hear about what he talks about when he gets streamed off.
Uh-huh.
He gets streamed
And how many
often.
times has his life? I mean, has his family gotten hurt or gotten close to hurt?
Not often, but just because they get. I mean, I don't know this for sure, but I would like to think that the police know him because he's got swatted quite a bit.
Yeah, I would agree that you get swatted, but I disagree that's like it's
Dangerous?
pretty easy whenever they go in and they don't see somebody freaking dying or on the ground or kidnapped or
But
et cetera, et cetera.
they have to start it off as a high intensity situation because of what they'll say over the phone, like what they go into. They'll go guns drawn. It only
Yeah, I
takes
know.
one step that they think they see a gun, but they think they see something.
I just don't think it's as dangerous as you think it is.
All right. All right. I guess agree to disagree.
I mean, maybe the media has maybe made you think that
What makes you think it's not as dangerous?
like cops just break down a door and just shoot people. But I just don't think that happens very often.
Well, what makes you think that? What do you know about it that I don't?
Because there's been shit tons of swatting incidents, and I think only one person has died that I've ever heard of, anyway.
Are you talking about from that one TV or from the internet lies of web and deceit, that Netflix series we watched? Is that what you're going
I
based
think
off?
that's probably where I heard of it.
Yeah, that guy died from.
But
That guy
if
wasn't even
if it
famous.
were like a huge thing where like that a bunch of people died from swatting, then you'd hear about it a lot more. But you don't. You hear about people getting swatted, but
Yeah.
it's just like a scary thing, and then it's gone.
Well, I mean, it would happen
And
multiple
also,
times.
I'm not like releasing my address to
Yeah.
like viewers.
And even down
So
to
like they would have
stalkers.
to work to find it.
Even down to stalkers, I think it's a bad idea. You get a bunch of stalkers, and you'll have. I don't think I just. there's a
Would I
lot-
get a bunch of stalkers?
If you were Ludwig's level, yeah. I mean, this
I
hypothetical.
don't think Ludwig has very many stalkers. I'm gonna be honest.
He watched. I was watching a video of him, and he was talking about all the Twitter DMs he gets from deranged fans and how the links they'll go to, and the stuff they'll try and show him. Like they'll try and find his old pictures and of him as a kid, which is creepy, by the way.
Listen, here's what I'll say. Like mainstream celebrities, right? Way bigger than any YouTuber, right? Yeah. They have their name and address readily available. In fact, they literally have tours where people drive past their home, right?
Who does?
So like in Hollywood, you can get on a tour bus thing and they like, this is the home of Keanu Reeves or whatever. And then they'll, you know what I'm saying?
I've never heard of that.
Really? I hear about it all the time.
Well,
like it's a normal
security.
thing. Paparazzi is like constantly following around, like publishing your every move. Like,
but the difference is they
that's
have
common
like
knowledge. You know about paparazzi, right?
The difference is they have like probably better security and have people hired. They'll do something that you might not be able to afford. Hire like.
Well, if I were a big enough YouTuber as you say Ludwig, right?
Yeah.
I would definitely be able to afford that.
So you
know
would,
how much money Ludwig
so you would be. Well, would your family be fine with it? Because you live with your parents, and if you made it big.
If they weren't, then I would just have to move out.
Oh wow. Well, it wouldn't be traumatizing.
I mean,
would that be traumatizing you to get swatted?
I don't think so. No.
I mean, I would be traumatized, especially if it was in Texas.
I mean, it'd be scary.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be traumatized. You know?
I'd be like, this cannot happen again. I'm like, we gotta find a way for this to never happen again. Which would probably still happen because, for me at least, it's very easy to dox me.
And also, if you don't stream, then you don't get swatted nearly as much because, from the person swatting's perspective, they want to see it happen live. That's kind of why they do it. So it's like, I'm sure people do it when you're not live, but that's the vast minority, right? Because that's like the huge reason. It's like they want to.
Did you get Phoenix
get that gratification of your reaction and stuff.
You got Phoenix up, by the way, right?
Not yet. I'm getting them, but I just haven't gotten lucky yet.
You should buy a gobblegum just in case.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
I don't have trip mines, so might be tight on cash, you know.
Well, it'll help. Yeah, you're right, but it'll definitely help. It'll definitely help. You're right. You're right.
Messing with you, man. Chill.
I know.
Not to be so angry, man. Jeez.
Yes.
Overreacting much?
Like how I love it that I went in autopilot there and I didn't go down. I'm not sure if maybe it's just because
autopilot.
Well, I was just like, I was really like, oh crap, I'm playing zombies right now. But I was training just perfectly, so I guess that was the right type of. I was doing a perfect job. Just using my AATs quite a bit.
Yeah.
Well, a lot actually, because the zombies. If I don't kill the zombies, they start to pile up, and that can get kind of dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unironically though, that's probably a bucket list item.
Bucket list?
To appear on a podcast that I enjoy, yeah. Sick.
Do you think that would ever happen? With your
one of my idols, you know.
Like, you know how you think how it's guaranteed
and have like
that
a 2-hour talk with like one of my idols would be
yeah.
so awesome.
You know how you're certain that you're gonna make it big on YouTube. In your mind, do you think it's guaranteed that you're gonna be able to be big enough to where you could make it on someone's podcast? You'll be on that of that caliber.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
You don't have to be a massive YouTuber to be on a podcast.
Okay. Well, I know technically you don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess they might. Yeah. Okay. Well, I hope you're right. That'd be awesome.
And as weird as it sounds, I want to get in drama with somebody too.
Why not me?
I think it'd be funny.
Why not me? We up for that all the time.
No, that's not what I mean.
You would have beef with
drama is kind of funny.
Oh my god,
I think I'd have a lot of fun with that.
wouldn't it have a chance to like hinder your channel? I guess it might grow it though.
I mean, only if I did something horrible, but I mean, like something that I didn't do that I could prove that I didn't do, but like people still kind of believe it, and then like, you know, I don't know why, but that just seems like so much fun. Like,
dang,
like arguing with people when you know you're right it's just fun for me.
We're similar in a lot of ways, but we're also very different in a lot of ways. I realize that some of these things, I'm
like arguing with somebody that I know for a fact is wrong, right? Like if they said I did something and I didn't do it. It's so much fun.
Like me with the trip mine thing.
Like it's like in the know, and you're like, oh, here's the freaking receipts, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and I get to do that over and over and over with like thousands of people. That'd be sick.
Oh, okay.
I have like an unlimited source of like.
I guess I can kind of see it. You're talking like how we always like talking about how we like got a zombie world record and just being able to.
Like I could just win arguments on demand.
I guess
that's awesome.
I guess I'm kind of that way a little bit, but for a different type of topic, more for like just like being able to tell like an achievement or something like that, being able to be like, oh, we got a world record for zombies, and telling them how we did it, even though we've already told the story to other people.
Yeah, well, that's not the same because you don't have somebody that's like it would be the same if somebody said no, you didn't get a world record.
Oh yeah. And
then you got to show them the world record, and you're like,
oh, so you specifically like the arguing. You like the arguing aspect of it. I see.
I like the being right aspect.
Oh, okay. And I guess I'm not like you. We are
like
so
if somebody posted a comment that said, I don't know what the drama would be, but whatever, fake accusation, blah blah blah, number 10, right?
Yes.
And then I was like, here's the proof as to why I'm not, and then they just have to shut up or delete their comment or something.
Wouldn't it piss you off though if like they doubled down or like they didn't understand it or they didn't take their comment down? Wouldn't that just not work then? If they're like no,
I don't think. I think that's for you. I think you do that a lot, but I don't think.
I don't do that a lot. I do not do that a lot. Like they double down. Like I'm just saying like they. I guess I do double down a lot. I guess I do double down a lot. That part I do because I know I'm right.
I mean, it took me like 30 minutes to get you to admit that need is not the same thing as want. So
that's just because we were arguing the same point.
No, we weren't. You literally were saying that we need monkeys. You said that over and over and over.
Yeah.
And after I said explain why we don't technically need them, you still were saying that you said it right.
I think you misunderstood my intent.
It wasn't, well, maybe you weren't explaining it, but it wasn't until the very end where you said that we don't technically need it.
I think you misunderstood my intent.
I mean, that may be the case if you never said your intent. But I can just go off what you say. Like, I can't read your mind.
You can't read my mind? Since when?
Whereas, like, a commenter, right? I think, especially with the peer pressure of having, like, other people looking, and then other people chiming in with their thoughts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd be really...
You know how the internet works. It's like when we do chivalry, people just call you, like, you're a bitch or whatever. They won't give you any, like, real reason as to why.
Who cares?
I know you don't care. I know it doesn't bother you, but I'm saying that's what their rebuttal will be. Nonsense.
Yeah, and that'll be my win.
Well,
that's me winning the argument. They don't have anything else to say.
Well, you'd be surprised. A lot of people on the internet, the emotions and stuff like that, just be like having something that really doesn't prove the argument.
Yeah.
Still win it.
So like if I'm in my channel and they're saying that, right?
Yeah.
And most people are going to be on my side that have seen the evidence, right? Like if it's evidence, I'm not talking about like hearsay, he said, she said type of thing, right? Yeah. Where like you have no evidence. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about irrefutable shit, right? And you send that to somebody, then everybody else that sees that is going to side with the person that has irrefutable evidence. Oh,
so, that's true. Yeah.
So like, there's gonna be a massive amount of embarrassment involved, and they're gonna shit on him. Like it'll while I'm shitting on. I mean, it'd be awesome.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like it's blatantly obvious. It's blatantly one-sided.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying now.
I guess I'm just a Redditor at heart because they do that all the time. That's literally what Reddit is. It's like the comment section. What I'll do a lot of the time is I'll find a post, and I'll sort it by controversial, and Those are the people getting shit on. So somebody will post a comment that's like the dumbest thing, and then they'll start an argument, and somebody will post proof, and then everyone agrees with the guy with proof, and then they just keep doubling down, and everyone is just shitting all over them. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, so you like seek that out? That's weird. I guess if it makes you happy.
I love watching that. I love it. It's so much
I guess
fun.
if it was in a video form, but that seems like you have to do a lot of investigative work to try and find that.
No.
Or is it not hard
They're
to
all
find
over
it?
the place. They're like on every post that has anything politics.
Oh, okay.
Like every one of them. It's everywhere.
Oh. Well, politics sometimes. Oh, I better.
Anything that,
focus.
dude, it's Reddit. Anything that anything that someone could have an opinion on, they'll say it.
Oh yeah, I'll say it.
Like, it's in the comments somewhere.
Oh, so you were talking about the really out there opinions, like the ones that's like, that's blatantly wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Not the ones that like could be
Not the
argued either way.
opinions, like, I don't care about those.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I see what you're saying.
But stuff that's like, you know, you post a source. It's like, listen, buddy, you know, the mitochondriac is indeed the powerhouse of the cell or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
Yes.
And here's the proof.
Yeah. According to Webster's dictionary.
Yeah. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about.
Oh,
But I think it'd be a
gotcha.
lot of fun to be in some kind of drama like that, to where I'm just clearly on the right side and just like,
We're clearly on the wrong side and you have a lapse in your judgment.
ooh, that would suck. That would be like nightmares. That would suck. If like I'm on like they're interviewing me and I think it's like, oh yeah, I'm scared.
Or you're wrong about something.
And-
Yeah.
And then I like realize halfway into the interview, it's like, oh shit, I'm wrong. Just like, dude, that would suck so bad.
Yeah.
Like he just has a really solid argument or just incredible debate skills. He just like changes my mind mid argument. Oh god, that would suck. That's like a nightmare scenario because that happens pretty rarely, but it does happen whenever I'm talking to people.
Yeah.
And it is horribly embarrassing. It's like, oh shit.
Like, oh, I'm actually wrong.
Yeah. And you got two options. You can either double down and just continue with your side of the argument, or I guess you have three options. You can either double down and continue on your side of the argument.
Why would you
Change
do
what
that?
you're arguing about subtly and slowly so that they don't notice. Like you kind of pivot to a different argument. Or three, you can admit it and just you know take the medicine.
But why would you double down if you know you're wrong?
Admitting it is the best course scenario.
Yeah.
In a setting like that where like other people are there and like there's reputation involved.
Yeah.
Also morally speaking, it's
Yeah.
definitely better. And
Why would
then
you-
what?
I was just gonna say, I think it's kind of odd that you would have that as one of your options where you double down on something when you know you're wrong.
Well, yeah, because then you
Oh,
avoid the embarrassments. All debate.
Well, I guess that's true, but like,
You don't
that's just
admit you're wrong in a debate setting.
Well, I mean, I guess
Like, why would you do
I
that?
guess if you were trying to like win something, weird.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like what you do in like a debate class or like a debate competition. But I mean, that's like
Yeah, there's
shady.
a reason.
That's
well,
weird to do
not-
in.
There's a reason that it's in a debate. It's not just in competition and in class. The
Well, I guess
reason
if
why
you-
it's teaching you is when you're in a debate.
Yeah. But I mean, it's like if you do that to people, that's kind of like a jerk thing to do.
That's not morally right. That's
Yeah.
why I said the first option is morally right.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, I think that'd be morally pretty weird. That is weird too. I think.
Yeah, I mean it's like lying, basically just lying.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like it's bad, but it's not like it's not illegal or anything.
Yeah, exactly. But
It's not like that bad. Just like
Yeah.
that's pretty shitty.
yeah.
Time to die!
Yeah, the easiest option that avoids embarrassment and isn't lying is to try and pivot the argument.
You should
But a
take
good
notes.
debater won't let you do that.
You should take notes.
Yeah. Like a lot of people will do that unintentionally even whenever they don't think they're wrong, but they think they're losing the argument.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they'll try and pivot.
Yeah. You seem
to
to know
like
a
a
lot.
different aspect or like
You seem
focus on a different aspect.
You seem to know a lot about arguing. And the
Yeah,
techniques.
I'm passionate about it.
Cool.
It's fun pastime.
Oh, gotcha. It seems like a weird pastime to argue. It's me. Maybe that's just me though.
Considering there's whole careers, aka politics, that's around it, I don't think it's that weird.
Yeah. Maybe not. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I guess politics is just arguing.
Yeah, and most of the time about stuff they don't even believe anyway. It's just whatever appeases their base.
It seems like there's a lot of ethical dilemmas you can encounter with arguing.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. It's like, dang, it's like
That's
you have to.
Politics.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many ethical dilemmas.
Like just for the sake of arguing, not necessarily even the topics. It's like, well, I guess the topics are part of it, but like aside from the actual the implications of the argument, is like just the arguing itself can have like ethical dilemmas.
What do you mean?
Like for example, if you're like some of the things you said earlier, like if you argue points, like if you're arguing things when you know you're wrong, that's like could be ethically. That could have ethical dilemmas.
Yeah, but that can be easily avoided by just arguing about things that you actually know about instead of arguing about something that you don't know about.
Yeah, if you just choose not to. But I'm saying there's a lot of things you could potentially encounter or have the option to do that would not be good. Like all the vices.
I mean,
the
just
vices,
like the different vices. By that logic though, speaking in general, it has a lot of ethical dilemmas.
Well, that's kind of vague.
You can just lie whenever.
Yeah, well, I guess, but that one's more vague. So yes, but it doesn't really. Yeah.
Like you could just like instead of doing this record, you could just lie and just say you have it. Nobody's gonna look it up. Like.
Well, the record submitters might. They might.
Yeah, but you don't have to lie to them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like you could say that about anything.
Yeah.
You could be unethical with almost anything you do.
It seems like there's a lot more ethical things. Like there's a lot more categories you can do with like debating. Yeah.
I think you're only thinking about it because I pointed them out.
Maybe.
Like there's just as many in speedrunning, right? You could fake runs. You can pay off moderators to get your runs submitted.
I guess that's true. There's a lot of things you can do.
You can lie about having a record.
Maybe there's just more than I thought initially.
Well, you're probably just a good person, so you don't think about them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay. I've been using my trap a lot, and it's really it always helps out so much whenever I use my trap. Because, I think I mentioned this to you before, but the reason why it helps is one is killing the zombies, and two is one way the zombies can't come from that I can kind of train near. Obviously, I'm not going into the trap, but I'm training next to it. I know that they can't come through that way because the trap's going.
Yeah.
You got the Phoenix up, right?
Not yet.
Oh wow, you've been going for a while. You must have got really unlucky then.
What are you trying to say?
Just trying to say you've been unlucky. Been a lot of rounds and you haven't gotten it.
Yeah, I would agree. You just said it with a weird inflection that made me think you thought that I haven't been getting it.
No. Must have been
You see,
unintentional.
but when you say no like that, it's like that's a really suspicious way to say no.
No.
Do you not see that?
Yeah, I guess. No. Those are both unintentional, by the way.
Yeah.
Bakum. Wow, 2 hours and 20 minutes. We got round 50. We're on a roll right now.
What's the normal?
I don't know. It just seems faster. Oh, thank goodness I didn't buy ammo, because I was gonna go buy ammo, but I'm like, it's probably dog rounds.
Will fear the honorable.
God, how I still not gotten it. Crazy, dude.
You know, hurry up.
Honestly.
Hurry the frick up.
Doggy. Oh, doggy.
Where's Doggo? This is a cool map. I like this map. It's not as good as Darius and Drac, though. Yeah.
No. What map is though? Maybe IX. IX is pretty cool.
Yeah. What would be your favorite map of all time? Is it Darius and Drac?
Of all time?
I think the concept of Darius is the best. Where it's like the tower, that little zombie tower in Black Ops 2.
Eh.
I think
Concept
it's a really
of buried is better.
buried.
Buried, whatever.
Buried.
I don't know. Texan, man. I what is it called when you can't speak?
You're illiterate. Illiterate.
Yeah, I don't think that's it. So on once I fix all the problems with the video, do you want to rewatch it or not?
Sure. Yeah. Well, we can skim through it, or we'll probably not skim through it. It's a long video compared to your other ones. It seems like maybe you can trim it
Okay,
down.
well, how about
bit.
this? If I fix all the problems that we presented before,
Yeah.
where do you think it ranks as far as my videos go? 'Cause I think it's one of my best.
I do too. I think it's compared to your recent videos, I'd say it's better than Fish First.
Nice.
That's for sure.
And
I mean,
the way
in terms
I
of-
rank my videos is just how funny it is.
In terms of like actual
'Cause that's what matters.
yeah, in terms of what's there, like what you're working with is better. That your editing obviously made it go down a little bit, but in terms of like the like how long it was drawn out, which detracted from it. But I think once you clean that up, I think it's the content you have there has a lot of it's good. The recording, that is. Oh my god, I thought I got trapped there for a second.
You see that? You will not have my flesh consumed! I am not done yet!
Thank God, how do I still not have it?
try not to go down, but obviously there's always a chance of that happening. So
Oh, sensitivity glitch.
that's not good. I love that glitch. Yay. Will you get lucky? That is the question.
Yay, Phoenix up.
Yay, he did get lucky. Got lucky. Yay. You luck miser. You're so lucky.
I will not succumb to you!
I love how the person watching this to verify it is just gonna hear me laughing every once in a while.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just gonna be like chuckling every like 15 minutes or so.
Like, no wonder these guys have the record. They're psychopath. These psychopaths are very
It's
motivated.
like they have absolutely lost their mind.
Yeah, exactly. You got a good point. We've lost our minds.
I'm gonna cut the podcast out of my recording too, so it's the same thing.
Okay, good idea. Yeah.
Just me laughing.
That's funny. I never thought about that. Got a good point.
I'm getting really tired.
You wanna do a sleep
You might
breath?
want to start making a call because I'm like yawning like every couple minutes.
Are you getting tired? Okay. So yeah, we probably want to get a crawler. Yeah.
Probably should get a crawler anyway because you have to go
Yeah.
at like 11. I'm assuming you don't want to do zombies all the way until you go to bed.
I'd be fine with that this time. Normally I'm not. But I think we could probably do a crawler anyways. It wouldn't hurt to watch anime.
Yeah.
Oh, I realized something really bad.
What?
Mystery box. Remember it was glitched?
Oh, fuck.
And I don't
I'll just
have...
have to disconnect.
Oh, yeah, that's true, yeah.
I mean, that's okay.
I guess that's a decent solution, yeah.
Wait, but we still don't have a...
Can you use AATs for the record? You'll probably get it for fire sale. You can't use AATs, right? You kind of need the Wonder Waffle.
So I have... Oh, shit. That's kind of a problem.
Yeah. Well, we get fire sale, so eventually we will get it.
I guess I'll just survive as long as I can.
Yeah.
Going back and forth through the traps, and then.
You could. Well, I know what you could do. You could just go back and forth between traps, because I'm gonna be killing a lot of zombies, and even if they respawn, that's fine. If you just go back, like, are you able to go around the map safely?
Yeah,
Between traps?
I mean, relatively safely.
Okay. Is it safer than what you're doing now? Or more dangerous?
Without the Wonder Waff, probably more dangerous, but definitely doable.
Okay. I think that's just what we'll have to do, and then if we get a fire sale, I can always change out my AATs to get a blast furnace.
Okay, so future reference, though, this is why we need crossbow. So we'll do that going forward.
Yes.
But hey, at least I won't have to have Black Ops 3 open all the time. So I can edit faster. That's cool.
Yeah.
So there's a silver lining there.
Well, that sucks. Because I don't want to restart, really.
Well, I mean, we get to save one right away.
Yeah. That's true, yeah.
And I mean, we're gonna have to do that eventually.
And there's no really other, like, good training spots like mine, really. Where you could just train with AATs.
Is, but it'd be worse because, like, I would just have to bring them to you every time, or I could kill them with the traps. I think killing them with the traps, I think, is doable, so.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha. And if you go down a bunch, I do have monkeys, so. Well,
if I go down, just don't revive me.
Don't revive you? Okay, and then I can just solo it for a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, because I think that's safer than trying to revive me.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Unless they happen to have the Phoenix up, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
But just make sure you have as many points on you as you can. Because obviously you're going to be buying a lot of stuff if you go down.
No, it'll go back down to 0. Doesn't matter. Or 500 anyway.
No, I'm talking about like buying weapons and buying perks if you don't have half. Yeah.
Basically what'll happen is whenever we start the next round, you'll horde up a bunch of zombies and I'll just shoot at them with a weapon until I feel like I have enough points.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah. That's how that works.
Sure. I think I got the last zombie on me.
Okay.
I guess if you want to disconnect.
Yeah, and you can just pause it.
You'll be able to rejoin, right? Like, I'm trying to think. We have.
Yeah.
You can just rejoin my
game.
game.
It's a non-ranked game. You said it's a non-ranked, right?
Yes. Is there a way I can tell midway through the game to see if it's non-ranked? I do remember doing it, but I'm just second guessing myself.
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I could try. I leave and try to join you.
Yeah. You want to try that?
I'll disconnect real quick.
Okay.
So I get into the game like I was hosting somehow.
Yeah. Then try rejoining.
You can pause it, right?
Let me test. Test. Okay. Yes, I can. Yes. Okay. Let me. You can try rejoining now.
Oh, I will do that. One game.
I guess you won't have any points either, though, so I guess that's problematic. I guess if we just hoard them up.
I just told you how I'd get points.
Yeah, I guess that's what you can just hoard them up, yeah.
Just talked about that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can get free 500 points.
Yep. There we go.
Okay. Go ahead and DC.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you're in, a little bit of ways away from the zombies so that.
Yeah, I'll be looking at them too.
When you unpause, you might get like disoriented or something.
And I'm gonna look at the zombie, looking at the zombie too, so I know how much distance I have.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is so much more convenient. Now I can pause it. I guess the only reason this wouldn't work on like other maps is if we happen to lose the mystery box. On other maps.
Well, we would just do the same thing.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. Well, I guess on Horizon Drac, I guess we still want to do the disconnecting thing because obviously we can just get AATs a little bit. Well, actually, I guess we'd still lose the AATs. We don't really have another option.
Well, we would still have your AATs.
That's true, yeah.
Until I get my AATs back through Gobblegums,
But I guess you would. And I guess it wouldn't matter. Well, I guess it would kind of matter because
under
like,
Eisendrache it would be easier because we're training in the same spot. So I could just go back to what we used to do in the no power runs where I drop off zombies.
Yeah, and I'd have to play it slower until you get all your perks because
but it's a 255, so slow is kind of part of it.
That's
so
true. But it would take an incredibly long amount of time for you to get
yes,
perkaholic.
but with the 255, safety is above everything.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
Like with 250, going for 255s, you have to be perfect. Like as far as survivability goes.
That's true.
So
I'm just worried that
you have to get rid of the idea of needing to go fast. Is what I'm trying to
Yeah, that's true. But I guess what I'm concerned about is that there's not as much safety nets that if you disconnect. Now, let me stop my stream here real quick.